Counter Punch Boxing Talk. What is going on, YouTube? Happy Friday, although it's about to come to an end. It's about 11:30 here my time in the PM. And look, I've been off YouTube a couple of days. I mean, I can't just get on here and post shit for the sake of posting shit, like these other channels do. Like they, like, wow, breaking news, like, so-and-so coughed, or, so-and-so called someone out. Like, I try to bring you guys quality content, but this weekend, I'm going to break my own rule. I got a shit ton of boxing news. I got a ton of videos coming out over the weekend. Pacquiao horn announcement. Okay, big news on Emmanuel Dappertram Pacquiao, Mr. Pacquiao. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I don't know. A lot of you might not like it, but Paulie Malignaggi, the Magic Man, Paulie Malignaggi, and McGregor. Look, it's fascinating. I'm fucking fascinated with it. All right, I got to talk about it. There's some shit going down, and I've got to talk about it. So that's coming up. And some Anthony Joshua news. Klitschko, we all know he retired, so I'm going to do a little tribute to the champ. Even Amir Khan making the Counterpunch boxing news reel this weekend. So yeah, I've got a ton of videos. Let's get into it. Look, I put out a video the other day. Okay, now I talked about, a possible fixed fight for Gennady Golovkin, Canelo, and, I wasn't very popular, okay? A lot of you guys, it didn't go over well. Kind of went over like a lead balloon, like a turd in a punch bowl. Didn't go over well. But, here's the thing about YouTube, man. I get on here, I say what I think, I say what I feel, and that's how it is. So we move on. We move on. You can't like them all. You can't win them all. But that's truly how I felt. I'm not going to get into it, but I'll tell you, it's a theory. I'm not saying it is a fixed fight. I'm trying to say it is a theory, and I believe it could be. It's a possibility. It's something to think about. It's not clickbait. I'll tell you, what I made on that video? I made $4.32 on that video. So why the fuck would I ruin my reputation over $4? I mean, I don't even think you can buy 2 candy bars for $4. But anyway, let's get into it. All right, Gennady Golovkin. Look, I told you guys I'm going to show you some current pictures, and I must deliver, okay? I'm going to deliver on the goods here, all right? I got some current pictures of Golovkin. He's looking huge, okay? Looking huge. Now, let me add something, okay? Let's thumb through these pictures. I like these high-quality pictures they have because, look, I can zoom in, and I can, look at shit, see what's going on in the gym. Look, you got some Lysol pads right there. You got some scissors right there, a little Vaseline, some baby wipes, it's kind of cool. I like to zoom in and see what's up. But Gennady Golovkin, now these are current, okay? He's looking good. But we're going to talk about the 30-day weigh-in. We're going to talk about the IBF same-day weigh-in. And I'm going to make it quick, okay? But I'm going to give you guys a lot to think about here. You guys are, you're slacking out there because a lot of you guys, I mean, it's obvious. It's like the elephant in the room, and I don't hear anyone talking about it, okay? And we're going to get into it. But let me, here's a fairly current picture of Golovkin Canelo, okay? We're going to move on. Also, Canelo got some new tattoos I'm going to show you guys because I don't understand what in the hell they mean, what they're all about. Okay, this is they did a little documentary on Gennady Golovkin. He's jogging, he's running. Now, he's always kind of covering up that midsection now. I don't know what that's all about. But if you notice, I mean, you can see there's a little something going on there. And the picture I'm going to show you, the most current picture of Gennady Golovkin, he's huge. He is huge, okay? But look, the 30-day weigh-in. Now, remember, the WBC, they require that 30-day weigh-in now. And I need to brush up on it. Something to, you can't weigh more than 10% of the agreed weight or 5%, can't remember. But there will be a 30-day weigh-in, okay? Now, think about this. I'm going to show you the 30-day weigh-in for Gennady Golovkin. Then I'm going to show you the Golovkin-Jacobs, and I'm going to show you where Golovkin is right now because, look, the 30-day weigh-in is in 13 days. I mean, do you guys realize we are 43 days away from fight night, September 16th, meaning 13 days. He's got 13 days to weigh in now. During the Jacobs fight, He was 165.4. Correct me if I'm wrong. You know, somewhere in that ballpark at the 30-day weigh-in. And right now, like I say, he's looking huge. Looking huge. Now, look, he might make that, you know, he might be, you know, right around 165 or whatever at that 30-day weigh-in. But what kind of body is he going to have? Because there's a big fucking difference when it's fat and it's muscle, right? I mean, you can be 165, but, you know, what kind of shape will he be in? Okay, that's what we all want to see. Now, this is a tattoo Canelo guy here. I don't get it. No boxing, no life. Oh, okay, never mind. I do get it, actually. I didn't know what it said earlier. No boxing, no life. So he got a tattoo right there. He got another tattoo right under here, which I think it might be like some kind of Spanish. I can't read it. Like NVIE or something like that. If you guys like speak Spanish out there, I probably could Google it. Looks like a Roman numeral, like an X in the middle. Okay, and then right here, no boxing, no life. But it looks like they fucked up on the boxing part. Let me go back over here. Look at it. It looks like an I. I don't know. It could just be the picture. I'm not quite sure. No boxing, no life. But you know, my device will zoom in really far so you guys can check that out. But there's a current picture of Canelo, and bam, who the fuck is that? I mean, look, this is Gennady Golovkin, okay? Like I said, we are looking at 13 days before the 30-day weigh-in, okay? I mean, he's looking big. I mean, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Look at this. Look at this, all right? He's huge. I mean, this is, but you know, look, it could be a part of the plan, okay? And I'm not dogging on Golovkin at all. It could be a part of the plan, but remember, you know, they've got the IBF, okay? Now, Canelo, he will be fighting for the IBF. Now, what does that mean? Remember, you can't weigh over 10 pounds. You know, they got the second weigh-in, meaning Canelo cannot be more than 10 pounds over the morning of the fight, okay? So we know Canelo, the morning of September 16th, you know, given that he does weigh in, or he might just come in heavy like Jacobs, but, you know, given that he, you know, honors it, right? We know he'll be 170. Now, that's kind of odd. So, you know, is Golovkin going to be the, you know, the heavier fighter in the fight? Is Canelo going to come in light? I mean, is that the plan for Canelo to come in light and try to just, you know, box Golovkin all night, just sticking moves, you know, like to Mayweather his ass, you know? Is that the plan? You know, because why would Canelo... You know, he knows that he's got to weigh in, and he cannot be 10 pounds over the middleweight limit, so he can't, you know, so to me it blows my mind, right? You know, because we know Canelo comes in just big, huge, right? So, but, you know, but I guess, you know, if you really think about it, we know Canelo comes in sometimes, you know, like damn near a light heavyweight, right? So let's say he does weigh in like 170. I guess that's about right. I guess that's about right. So Canelo, because I think he usually comes in 172, 73, so, you know, somewhere 170, somewhere in that ballpark, okay? You know, and I'm referring to, you know, like the Cotto fight, and you know, those, you know the record. I don't want to get even, maybe even Amir Khan. I don't know. I don't want to get into it, but you know what I'm talking about. So, you know, I thought that was, you know, just something to think about. But, I mean, like I said, Golovkin looking big. Now, this right here, this was about, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. He looked thinner, and he looks like he's just put on weight, right? But let me get to this fucking picture right here. Every time I look at it, I just crack up laughing, you know. Let's see. We got some intense stare downs. Let's see. Okay, now, I have a better picture for you, but this was the 30-day weigh-in. Actually, I don't believe that was. I don't believe that. Here we go. Right here. Okay, the 30-day weigh-in. Okay, let me see if I can zoom in for you. Okay, right here. Okay, you see Gennady Golovkin weighed, about 165. So like I said, in 13 days, you know, if he's going to look like he did against Daniel Jacobs, then... You know, he's got 13 days. But you look at this. You look at this Golovkin right here. You can see the narrow face. You can see the jawline. And this was not long ago, okay? This was not long ago. I mean, this was Jacobs. I mean, shit, okay? And then you look, you know, you look at a Golovkin. Sorry, I don't mean to make you dizzy. But you look at this Golovkin, and you can just see the difference. Now, I mean, you're crazy if you cannot see the difference. So, I'm not trying to. Who knows, man? Who knows? I mean, look, this is boxing. These guys can lose fucking 10 pounds overnight. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you know what I'm trying to say. I mean, hypothetically, they can lose 10 pounds overnight. So, I just don't understand it. I don't understand why the biggest fight of his career, why he is so bulked up. He's just bulked the hell up, and I don't get it. But you guys wanted to see the pictures, and now I'm showing them to you. All right, and these are the most current pictures. That one with Golovkin all bulked up. I mean, that's like 4 or 5 days old. Okay, let me see what else I got. I don't even know what else I have here. Okay, right here now. This was the weigh-in for Daniel Jacobs. Okay, and like I said, he just looked just totally different, and. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I could really get into it and keep going on and on and on and on. Who knows? Maybe during the weigh-in, maybe this is exactly what Golovkin is going to look like. But I'm wondering if they're planning on coming in a little bit heavy. Of course, he's got to make the middleweight limit, okay? We know he walks around at 170. We know he's not going to weigh over 170 because he never does. Number one. Number two, he can't because of the IBF. We know Canelo is not going to weigh over 170. So I think what you're going to have on fight night is typically, I'd say maybe two like super middleweights, maybe 2 170 guys going at it. So I think both of these guys will probably come in around 170. But the question is, what kind of body is Gennady Golovkin going to have, holding that kind of weight? Okay, final thought here, right? Why in the hell did Canelo put out a picture of Gennady Golovkin looking like Brandon Rios? I mean, I think that's a little bit of a snub to Gennady Golovkin right there, because Canelo put this picture, or a Canelo fan, I mean, it looks like, it doesn't even look like Golovkin. It looks like fucking like Brandon Rios to me. I thought it was Brandon Rios, right? So, I don't know, guys. What do you think? I mean, what is going on here? Like I said, you look at this. We are 13 days away from the 30-day weigh-in. What is Golovkin going to weigh? Like I said, maybe it is 165, but what's he going to look like? Is he going to be bulked up like this right here? I don't know. I don't know. Man, this has got me like completely confused because right now Golovkin, he should look a lot thinner. He should look cut, trim, lean, mean, but maybe the plan is to come in heavy. So I don't know, guys. What do you think? I mean, I'm tired of trying to figure out, usually I can get this shit figured out, but I'm tired of it. You guys figure it out. You tell me. Look, I'm just reporting what I have, and you tell me what you think because I don't know. I can't, I don't know. But, like I said, maybe he'll look good. And again, we are only 43, actually in about 20 minutes, it'll be midnight. You could say 42 days away from the fight and 12 days away from the 30-day weigh-in. So, look, I'm going to leave it at that. Just wanted to show you the pictures and where he's at. And I want to hear your opinion, what you think, what you got. And like I said, I'll be back later with, I'll probably do my Manny Pacquiao Jeff Horn video next, and obviously you know what it's about, but I got some details on that, and a lot of good stuff coming over the weekend, so I'm excited. And by the way, you guys, well, I know a lot of you aren't in my Facebook group, but I put up a post earlier while I was out running around like a chicken with my head cut off, and Soto Karass and Herrera had a really good fight tonight. So if you guys want to pull up a good fight on YouTube, pull up Soto Karass and Herrera. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Leave your comment below, and thank you for watching.